Welcome to Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm Brandon Baudry.
And I'm Anna Escherick.
For the first time in many years, middle schools have sports for the students.
School is taking over the program with wrestling, basketball, and cross country.
This year, the Shawnee Mission School District has introduced sports at the middle school level. Let's check it out.
As the athletic coordinator, I help schedule games, I set up for home games, I help organize buses, I help run the tryouts. I just basically try to take care of the logistical aspect of all of these sports.
This fall, we have about 90 students involved in cross country and wrestling. We project to have a ton of kids involved in basketball and volleyball as well.
The favorite part about having athletics at school is being able to hang out with my classmates more. Having athletics here at Westridge made us into more of a team. It's made me more participating in school more because it makes me want to get good grades so that I could play in the games.
Having athletics here at Westridge has made everybody a little more excited about the school year, and including me, and it's really gotten some kids to come out of their shells and try new things.
I guess something to look forward to after school, and it's really fun, and I get to be active after all my classes and be respectful to the coaches and the teachers and behave in class.
The students have been really excited to get involved, and it's helped them become better students and helped improve our atmosphere of the school.
In the future, we hope to become established enough to compete against Olathe and Blue Valley middle schools, just like all of the high schools do. I think that the athletics at Westridge will help students become better athletes in the high school, as well as help the high school be more competitive in their leagues. The entire school is really excited about having sports around. It's been exciting to see the students be pushed both inside the classroom and outside the classroom towards success. And it's interesting to see how many of them are behaving differently now that they have something to push for after school.
With photographer Elena Blakely, this has been Alex Sanchez reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
You know, I really wish we had sports when we were middle school.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
Do you know what the frog walk is?
Let's hop over to Overland Park Elementary to find out.
This year, Overland Park Elementary School is hosting their first annual frog walk.
The frog walk is an event where I come with my son, or other fathers or moms come with their kids, and we walk to the farmer's market and learn about healthy activities, healthy eating, and things like that. My favorite part was actually walking to the farmer's market and getting to go walk around there with my son.
To me, it's like a health fair where we walk around with our dads, uncles, some kind of man we know. And we just walk around and enjoy some food.
At the frog walk, kids were given a free karate demonstration from Amerikick.
It was great. It was fun to see kids and parents coming together and doing different activities. We've had demonstrations from different organizations that offer ways for students to be active in their free time, and that was the whole purpose.
I loved it this year, so I have a feeling it's going to be good next year.
With photographer Sinclair Miramontes, this has been Kelsey Cuomo reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Third graders at Sunflower Elementary School are headed to the bike rodeo.
Let's ride along to see what they're learning.
Today we're at Sunflower Elementary School for the annual third grade bike rodeo. Let's take a look at the important safety tips they'll be learning.
It sets a baseline for what we should expect from the kids as far as safety. If they understand what's expected of them, then they'll meet that expectation. So it really just sets safety guidelines as they ride their bikes to and from school. Setting safety expectations across the board is extremely important. The bike riding is just a small piece of that, but certainly if they understand what parents and what law enforcement essentially expects from them as far as them being safe, then we can make sure that they're in fact understand those expectations so they can meet them. Well, we had a really nice day and we had a good turnout, and the expectation was that we'd have a lot of people show up, and we did.
Yes, and also for safety. That's why the police was there.
When asked about the bike rodeo, Caleb said,
I learned that, say some cars are going and you need to go through. Look both ways. And then
as the annual bike rodeo comes to a halt, many third graders will be walking away with very valuable information about bike safety. This has been Brandon Bodger reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission at Sunflower Elementary School.
You know, it's never too early to learn about safety.
Exactly. Encouraging reading is not a new concept in elementary schools. One teacher has taken on a new approach targeted to attract boys specifically to reading.
Here's Guys Read at Apache.
Boys usually hear that, oh, you need to be reading, you need to be reading from their mom or from the librarian or from a teacher, and it's always females telling them to read. I was like, it'd be nice if they were hearing it from a guy, and I saw in the charter that sometimes you get to smash things, so I was like, that sounds like fun. So I wanted to bring it to Apache just because I thought that it'd be something really entertaining for the boys and get them reading, and it'd be someone else telling them to read that's not just the same old people. It started in January of last school year, so January of 2014. We started it, and we had a decent turnout the first time.
First time I went to Guys Read Club, I wasn't very sure because really, before I was in Guys Read Club, I really didn't like reading.
Guys Read is a national book club started by John Cheska, author, Stinky Cheese Man, and a number of other things. There's a lot of convincing evidence that guys love to read when they're young, and then 4th to 6th grade, they start losing interest, or even if they're still interested, they stop reading as much.
I joined Guys Read so that I can be with some of my friends and that I can learn about some books and that I can read my most favorite books.
Well, one of the students, their teacher told me they didn't make their AR goal at all last year until after they started coming to Guys Read. And I guess when his parents asked him what was different, he said, Guys Read, I'm having fun and finding books I like now.
With photographer Tori Thomas, this has been Chris Holcomb reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
This year, new technology was introduced to the Shawnee Mission School District.
Now let's go to Isaiah McKay at Pawnee Elementary for iPad deployment.
Hi, I'm Isaiah McKay with Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm here at Pawnee Elementary to see how the students are getting accustomed to their new devices.
I got my iPad. I thought it was so much fun. I'm very happy with it. Today, I don't think we really had any difficulties. The maybe biggest task was getting everybody to sign up, but we've been working on that since the end of last year.
I helped the little kids set up their iPad with passwords.
My role was helping with all the littler kids to get it set up, and Apple IDs, and like when they were having trouble with something, going back and doing it again.
I sort of showed them what to do and how to do it.
We're going to use it for their daily math that they do, and we're also going to use it for our Wenders reading. Many Google apps for the classroom, creativity. We want to take the basics of the lessons and go farther with it and how we can apply it and use technology to take us further with it.
Fourth grader Olivia Pierce shares her concerns regarding the new technology.
I was a little nervous at the start because I didn't want to break it or anything. Plus I have 2 younger siblings, so I'm afraid they're gonna break it. I'm most excited about my iPad because it's something new and it's a new fun way to learn. We know it's all new for everybody, so that means if you struggle with it, the teachers are struggling with it too.
This has been Isaiah McKay with photographer Kelsey Eisenbarger reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
What a fortunate group of kids.
I agree.
Have you ever toured the Kansas City Chiefs facilities?
I haven't, but the 6th graders at East Antioch Elementary were lucky enough to.
The 6th graders of East Antioch Elementary School took a field trip to Arrowhead Stadium to learn about fitness and health and tour the facility.
He was about 26 years old.
I learned a bunch of different things that I hadn't known about the Chiefs. I liked getting to go in the locker room. I learned a bunch of players that I didn't know about.
We're going to work around that when we get down there.
I enjoyed about going on the field and learning about their history.
Arrowhead Stadium has a sports lab that has numerous activities to teach the students about fitness and staying healthy.
What's the next question?
Well, we've taken it for the last several years, and it's a lot of fun for the kids to see Arrowhead Stadium, but it's also a nice learning activity with the sports lab in there that teaches them about fitness and health. This ties right in with what we're talking about with promoting healthy lifestyle choices and good nutrition, so yes, it ties right in. My favorite part is looking at the Chiefs Hall of Fame, the Hall of Honor.
With photographer Evan Johnson, this has been Jack Arndt reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
Every month, Rising Star celebrates students emulating positive behavior. This month was special.
Let's check out why.
Rising Star Elementary holds a PBIS assembly every month and rewards students for their positive behavior. This assembly was special because it also celebrates Constitution Day.
Our assembly today was based on the fact that this is Freedom Week, and the Constitution Day celebration was on September 17th. So the state of Kansas has asked these schools to provide instruction on the preamble for the Constitution. So we tied our Freedom Week information into our PBIS, being safe, responsible, and respectful. We have a PBIS assembly every month, and during that time we try to provide a game for our students to play who are chosen from each of the grades, pre-K through 6th grade, and those students come up, participate in the game, and then they are given a prize for being the person that's chosen as the PBIS winner for that month.
Starlight Cafe is about where you get to sit at a special table in front of everybody in the cafeteria. My favorite part was when you get chosen and everybody's staring at you. It makes you scared, but it makes you excited too.
With photographer Dayon Harden, this has been Aaron Rambo reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
You know, back in my day, we only got gold stars.
Wait, you got gold stars?
Where can I get a good home-cooked meal around here?
Check out the Bistro at Broadmoor Technical Center.
Here at Broadmoor Technical Center, students are starting their careers off early by learning the do's and don'ts of the restaurant business.
The Bistro Program is from our Broadmoor Technical Center, which we run the restaurant out of our classes, which are the Culinary Arts 1 and 2 classes, our Commercial Baking 1 and 2, and our Restaurant Management class, which actually runs the entire restaurant. Most of our stuff is done during the class. Most of our prep for the restaurant, which is done during the day and after school on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, which is actually our class times for the restaurant. Wednesdays, we have our actual restaurant night, which we serve actual guests who come in. It's a $30 meal for 4 courses. This week we have our international menu, which is a lot of small plates as our beginning, and then we have our entree, our desserts. Mostly I do the baking stuff because I'm in the baking class, but I'm a 3rd year, so I've done Culinary Arts 1 and 2 and restaurant for 2 years. So I've done this for quite a while.
Well, I'm in baking too. It's my 2nd year, so I prep everything during class for baking, and then for the restaurant I'm on front line, which means I'm in the kitchen and I plate everything that goes out. Every Wednesday night I have to go through and make sure that everything is there to be plated, all of the parts and pieces of each plate, and make sure it's all the right temperature, if it has to be cold or warm, and set up, and that's about it.
With photographer Andrew Ferguson, this has been Jonathan Scholl reporting for SMSD Encounter. Now what should I have for dessert?
Have you heard of Horizon's point card system?
No, but I bet it's broadening their horizons.
The point system here at Horizons was created mainly when our school went to the PBIS program, I believe 5 years ago. It was implemented to help maintain and help our students control their behavior, but also give them a positive reward at the end of the week. Our kids carry their point card daily. They take pride and make sure that they remember it every hour. They try to meet our school-wide expectations of being real. And I think come Friday when the students' doors open, they sure enjoy spending the points.
We earn points by showing up to class and doing everything that we're supposed to be doing. I probably use all my points on diapers and wipes, just stuff for my baby. I enjoy it. I think it's pretty useful and gives everybody something to look forward to.
We try to change it up. Every year at the beginning of the year, we have a survey that we send to the students, and they mark down things that are their favorites, what they want to see more of, maybe some things that we haven't had in the past. A lot of it's just food and drinks and different types. We offer some clothing. We offer stuff for our teen moms. We have diapers in there. We have wipes. We have winter clothes, birthday cards, things that to reward the kids, food and drink, but also day-to-day things that they need throughout the year. We have gift cards are a big seller. We have Pizza Friday sometimes where we order in pizza and we serve it in the cafeteria. They're able to use their points to buy pizza from Pizza Hut or wherever we bring it in from that week.
My favorite thing in the student store to get is Mountain Dew for sure. I do enjoy having a student store, yes.
By giving a student a reward at the end of the week and show them that we notice when they do things the correct way, when they meet our expectations, our behavioral expectations of the students all week, that the administration, the teachers, they know it and they're rewarded for it. It's not just at the Friday, it's every single hour. They turn the point card in, 47 minutes later when they leave the class, they can look at their point card and they can see that they've achieved it, and it gives that immediate gratification and that immediate feedback that's so important, and I don't think there's any doubt that it helps our kids do a good job meeting our expectations.
With photographer Anthony Gervasio, this has been Bailey Erickson reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
What a great way to promote good behavior.
Teaching Gardens is an up-and-coming program of many elementary schools.
Let's take a look at Comanche and see how their garden grows.
And like this one is healthy, this one is healthy. This one looks pretty healthy.
This is through the American Heart Association. It's called Teaching Gardens, and it really gives our kids an opportunity to be exposed to natural foods, foods that aren't draped in sugar and sauce and fat, and they get to be involved throughout the whole process of planting, caring for, and harvesting when the plants are ready to be picked. So it really gives them the opportunity to be involved, and we can expand it throughout different content areas in the school.
To make the gardens, we had to dig a hole and then bury the bottom part of the plants and then firmly pat the soil down around it, and every other day we have to come water the gardens. That was something that I knew was good for the environment and a good learning experience for the students.
We started actually about 3 years ago. We put in a small bed, and I got the idea from a story that I had seen in one of my classes in college, and it was about how kids in New York, they don't have yards, but they started these gardens on these rooftops, and I just got the idea that our students really they aren't involved in that type of thing, so that's why I brought it here. They may not like the taste of everything right off the bat, but as far as the planting, some of them surprised me with the fact that they would get their hands dirty, and it's really available to all the teachers and all the grade levels, not just exclusively my class. There's radishes, cabbage, carrots, broccoli, onions. Somebody said there was arugula down there. It's just, I am not a green thumb at all. But apparently there's a schedule of what can be planted, what time of year, and I'm the master gardener by label, but not really. But there's different things, and whatever was on our list for fall that we're planting now, we'll plant, then we'll plant again in the spring before we leave for summer break.
I just really don't like your hair.
I don't know why you have to say that, because I go to a personal barber.
I don't like it.
Stop debating with me.
Let's leave it to the debaters at Shawnee Mission West.
Hi, I'm Meredith Clark, reporting live for Encounter Shawnee Mission. I'm here at Shawnee Mission West with some students who are hooked on debate. Let's take a look.
Types of things we do a lot of research, we do argumentation, we practice public speaking skills, and then we actually go to tournaments on weekends and practice all of those skills. After this coming weekend is opening weekend, and after that, between now and the middle of January, we have competition every weekend except for Thanksgiving and winter break. The top officers this year, Mitch Wagenheim is our president, Sierra Macklin is our vice president.
I rose to the position of president after 3 years of debating in high school, and then now in my 4th year led through a very tumultuous year after we just got a new coach last year, and this is our new coach's 2nd year. Just by popular vote, I was elected as the top vote receiver, and that was the presidential position. Originally, my mother said that it would be a good idea that I would take a class that was argumentative, and originally it started as it was a fine arts credit as a class, and I decided that that would be a great way to get into it, and when I went into the class the first day, I discovered I just absolutely loved the activity. Some of the topics that we've been debating this year, the central theme of it is ocean policy and U.S. exploration or development of the ocean, and we've debated about things relating to the bottom of the ocean, putting things on the bottom of the ocean, disposing nuclear waste, measuring ocean waves, anything along those lines.
I joined debate because I did it in EL and SEEK and I really enjoyed it and I wanted to further my knowledge in it. You prepare for a tournament by practicing rounds in class and going over different ways to make different arguments. You don't necessarily have to do a lot of research because I'm a novice. The advanced and varsity squad does the research and then they give it.
If you make it to the top 16 of the tournament, you can receive a DCI bid, which lets you go to the Debate Coach Invitational Tournament. At the end of the 5 rounds at a tournament, the teams that have the highest records get to go on and debate in octafinal rounds, which can lead to quarterfinals, semifinals, and then final debate rounds.
With photographer Emma Stam, this has been Meredith Clark reporting for Encounter Shawnee Mission.
I'm Brandon Baudry, and thank you for tuning in to this edition of Encounter Shawnee Mission.
I'm Anna Eschrick, and I still don't like Brandon's hair.
Have a pleasant day.
No, but it's okay the way it is.